Hi guys, what is up? So today we are going to install this 200 watt solar panel. Now I'm a little bit gutted because I wanted it to sit lower and inside the Unistrut, and it actually sits perfectly flush with it, so it's not the end of the world, but it's that much higher than I wanted. But it's all good. It's my error, it's nobody else's error. And a big shout out to Neil and Emma from Urban Van Life, because they both helped me out with sourcing this panel. So the sizing is not their fault, it's my fault. But it's all good, it's going to fit. So we just need to work out how to fit it. So I've had it up there and I've had a rough idea of what I'm going to do. Now I know there's lots of different ways to install solar panels. The way I'm going to do it is like this. So I've just been to B&Q and I've bought some of these. They are not what I wanted, so I may change them. However, they will do the trick. They are called perforated plates. And if you want to know the size, it's 60 by 140 by 2mm. So the idea is, I'm going to insert this, screw into this, into the Unistrut, connected by the channel channel nuts, which will sit in place on the Unistrut, and then I'm going to guide this into place where it needs to be. So this bit will obviously be stable. I'll line the bars up, these bars up with the Unistrut, and then wherever I need to mark it, I will mark it underneath. Now, one of them I've put a hole in the center here, and it will go through that, which is a single piece of metal. And the other ones I've actually drilled here and here. I've had to drill them bigger because they weren't big enough. And the idea is one will actually sit in the middle like that, and the other one will connect to the other solar panel. So that's the plan. Nothing goes to plan. So let's see what happens. Going to be tight. It's going to be very tight. There is a solution. Oh no, I've come too far. So, wow, there's plenty of room. I can always move these panels, so that's where we're going to go with to start with. That's going to connect to that. Which one are we putting at the front? That's a joiner. That's a joiner, that isn't. So that's going to go through there like that with a nut on it, and that's going to sit under. So these things are cool. I think we've demonstrated these before, but they just swizz in, give them a turn, and they're in place. And the spring holds them still. I'm just going to push this along a little bit, and effectively that's going to sit there. Now I think that's going to be alright. Top tip, go to B&Q, you can fill a bag of anything you want for just over £5. So I've got a whole mixture of things there. I'm going to put some washers on these, but I forgot them. I'll sort that out after. So as I said, I brought a variation of sizes. Adjustable spanner. I will get the socket after. So do the same to the other side, and then what we need to do is work out where the panel is level and mark it up using these guide holes. So I'll do that now on the other side. Right, well we've lined it up now, so that's, as you can see, it's pretty much dead centre with the uni strut. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to line up some of these holes here now. Probably going to go for this one. I'm going to mark it here and on the other side. Same on the fit the back as well. And then I'm going to drill through the solar panel very, very carefully so I don't actually screw through the solar. And then we will attach the panel. It's going to be tricky. I'm not sure I'm going to do this. I can't get my fingers under there. Well, I can, but it's super difficult. So what I'm going to do is take all the brackets off, fit them to the panel, and then fit them to the sides. So there we have it. It's fitted, nice and secure. I could do with some better brackets really, but it is safe, it is secure. I want some angled bar really, but I just couldn't find any in the shop, so this will do for now. It's up. I can start getting solar. I'm going away in 2 days, so, and I'm away for 2 nights, so I'm going to be in the Peak District, so I will need solar. So there we go. That's not going anywhere. So the next job on the van is to fit the Maxxair. So yeah, the last time I did it on the previous van it was quite easy to do. This one seems a little bit easier because it's nice and flat. So yeah, come with me, let's go and fit the Maxxair fan. So I've gone for the tinted version. I didn't want the blacked out one and I didn't want the clear one. So I've gone for the tinted one. Somewhere in the middle. Wow. Sorry, you can't see me very well. Not that that matters. So, let's get it out of the box. Now I have been told that there's a right way and a wrong way. So let's make sure that we work that out first before we install it. Now when you look at it, logic says the aerodynamics that that's going to be the front, so in this fan it will be facing that way. However, that might not be the case, so let's read the instructions and see what they say. Well, that's the remote control, we won't need that, not till later. So in here we've got a bunch of screws and a manual. Nothing like the Mark 1 teeth to get into anything. So let's get the fan out, see what it says. Could have done with a flat one, really. I'm going to get through this. A standard roof opening of 355 by 355. I don't even know what this model is. Not sure. Oh, here we go. Part number K140 KI RV. Must be KI. So 400 by 400. Pretty cool, that's what it is anyway. Right then, how to install. The metal clips must be facing the side of the vehicle. So there is some metal clips here, you can see those. So they face the side, obviously, that's where they are at the moment. The roof receiving flange must be centered in the roof opening with the metal clips facing the side, not facing side or rear. Side. So that's the widest point, I think. Right then. Let's find the middle of the roof. according to the instructions, we'll just open it up. Well, the flange is in. It's not in, I've just placed it up there, but that's where it's going to go. Sadly, we've had a bit of a problem. When the metalwork fell out, obviously I didn't clear the floor, and as a result, the piece of metal that was in the roof has fallen and landed on this and basically sliced straight into it. What a nightmare. So it looks a bit of a mess, but never mind, we'll fill it with something. I'm sure we can sort that out. It's not going to be the end of the world, is it? But yeah, this is just sitting on there now. It needs to be screwed in. We're getting there.